Hello and welcome. This is Charlie Fuller, real estate coach and investor with the Dean Graziosi Real Estate Academy. Today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the fact that the housing market has rarely looked better. Now, this article originally was aired on in the Wall Street Journal. Starts off by saying last week, Standard & Poor's reported that the S&P Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index of real estate values increased this past quarter over the first quarter of 2009, the first quarter-on-quarter increase in 3 years. Now, its index of 20 major cities. Now, I want to underline that. This is an index of major cities, and it happens to be 20 major cities. Also rose for the 3 months ended June 30th over the 3 month ending May the 31st, with only hard-hit Detroit and Las Vegas experiencing declines. Now, the week before that, the National Association of Realtors reported that sales volume of existing homes, not new, but existing, was up 7.2% in July from June. So in short, the data suggests that real estate prices hit a bottom sometime during the second quarter and now have begun to rise. Now, there is no way to be certain that this marks the end of the long, painful correction that followed the real estate bubble, but it clearly points out that prices are no longer in a free fall. That means if you've been sitting on the fence, it's a perfect time to act. Now, I can understand why buyers have been cautious. Obviously, few want to buy in down markets, just as stock buyers avoid what they call bear markets. And for most people, of course, buying a house is a much bigger decision than buying a stock. But with real estate prices nationally now down to about 30% from their 2006 peak and showing signs of turning up, the prices aren't likely to go much lower. Now, even real estate, let me say this: every real estate market is local. In other words, again, what's happening in somebody else's state is not going to necessarily going to happen with you. And so there may be a few exceptions, but overall, it's probably not a better time. There probably is not a better time to get involved in real estate than right now, if you're planning to. Now, let me just say, that's what brings up if you're planning to. I have lived through 3 of these down markets, and the fact of the matter is that it's a perfect opportunity to take advantage of a commodity which happens to be real estate. Now, I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't have any funding, I don't have any money, but there's a lot of ways to go about tying up real estate, whether it's through lease option or doing something in regards to going into a deal with a partner. Now, in addition to bargain prices, buyers also should find plenty of homes to choose from. The inventory of unsold homes was 4.09 million units in July, up 7.3% from June, according to the National Association of Realtors. And mortgage rates this week were at a 2-month low of close to 5%, according to Zillow. Now, even the stricter appraisal process is working to the advantage of buyers. Appraisals are coming in far lower than most sellers have been expecting, forcing them to face the new reality of sharply lower prices. And with stricter standards, lenders aren't going to let buyers borrow more than they can afford, which protects buyers and helps to keep prices down. Also, the days of buyers lining up and flipping, say, Miami Beach and Las Vegas condos are gone. Now, historically, the mean rate of return on real estate has been around 3%, according to research from Yale economist Robert Shiller, who co-developed the Case-Shiller Index. Now, let me just say this. Right now is a perfect time to be a very good negotiator and to get discounts of 20, 25, 30%. So even though real estate year over year, when we talk about a 3% return, that's because of appreciation. That doesn't even take into consideration the fact that you can buy them at a big discount. And also, I'll reiterate this, we talked about nationally, real estate is down about 30% for their 2006 peak. So again, we're buying low, just like it says. Also, there's a good reason for home ownership, and it's been a central part of the American dream. It delivers security, pride of ownership, and a sense of community, and a decent investment returns as a bonus. Now, in this market, for every hardship story, and definitely there's a number of those, there are others realizing their dream of home ownership and getting what may turn out to be the best deal of their life. So, again, we have a situation where we have an opportunity. It's like somebody hands somebody some lemons and they make lemonade. You can either make lemonade or you can make some sort of sour mash with it. I don't know, but the point is, it really is an optimal time. And I always say, whenever you get involved in real estate, make sure that you have your exit plan in place so you know what the next step is. Until next time, this is Charlie.